You're still watching 60 Minutes in Parliament here at Tower Hill. Well, Honourable, we continue the program. Let's look at the energy sector. Electricity is paramount when it comes to, providing basic need for people. What can you say concerning electricity in Sierra Leone?
Well, this is the area the FREETOWN in particular need to give a plus to President Bill.
Yeah, see areas that doesn't have
look at the lights. When President Bill took over the first month of his administration, there were problems with electricity because he was trying to look at the whole process in terms of documentation, contract arrangement, what was paid to the contracting company. So there was a light in and out. So people were shouting all back and forth about Tiger, and now what happened? President Bill team they look into the documentation. There were proper negotiation, and we even saved some money because I thought they were receiving about $16 million we are giving to the contractor, the one that is providing the line. After the negotiation, I think I understood we saved more than $3 million. So that's a movement in the right direction. And now look at the light system. We have, because we identify electricity to be one of the priority need in terms of modern developmental strive. President Bill have also arranged via the Ministry of Energy and Power another ship on the sea that is providing light to the eastern part of FREETOWN up to Waterloo and beyond. So that is a good movement. Notwithstanding that, during the first session of Parliament, the Minister of Energy and Power brought a bill which will have passed in Parliament for the Ivory Coast West African Power Pool, and the Minister have assured us it was part of President Bill's presentation that come 2020 we'll have light, and that light is going to pass up to, is it 10 or 5 to 10 districts, and that's a movement in the right direction. Are
you aware that we have serious communities or areas in FREETOWN where there is poor access of electricity supply?
No, up to date, that one is not up to my knowledge.
So
no, that is in the last regime. In the new direction.
Are you saying there is full supply?
No, definitely
100% of
if not 24 hours, it will be 23 hours.
Someone will say, well, all of this initiative was done by the past.
No, but people cannot say that. All of us are in FREETOWN. We know we are having one ship on the sea, and we are paying more than $16 million.
Just as when the SLPP assumed office, we saw, within that week there was poor supply of electricity.
Yes, because
what do you think is responsible for that?
Because when President Bill came in, the system was not good. We inherited a lot of financial burden on this.
This has always been.
So what the President Bill team did via the energy power, they look at the contract.
Okay.
They asked the contractor to stop. They are going to investigate him. What is the face value of the contract? All those things was checked. It was during that period we having a break in the supply of electricity. And once everything was arranged, then the MPA is up running. And now we are having 24-hour light in FREETOWN. Minus the one, we have also brought another one, so that we can get the eastern part of FREETOWN also enjoying the same facility. And even up to Waterloo and beyond, Benguima. And before then, there was no facility like this in Waterloo, and we are thinking of extending it to Mashaka. So this is moving in the right direction. This is the right direction. You see, so
genuinely, if you rating or if you grading the president on some of these issues, I mean genuinely from the patriotic point of view, what grade can you give?
No, let me tell you, even a patriotic Sierra Leonean, President Bill is more than 50%, 75%. It's more than 75%.
In all of the sectors,
it's more than 75%. President Bill is more than 75%.
Somebody might ask, well, can you provide an evidence to justify the grade which you've just given to the president?
If we look at all the sector, let's come to the road. Most of the contract, look at the hill side by the hill court road. We are now on the finishing point. Gentle have spent more than 4 years because politicians were involved in the contract, they were expecting kickbacks.
Somebody can also say these are all contracts for the former president, from the former government.
They started it, but everybody know. I stay in Wilberforce Hill Station. It has taken Gentle more than 3 years working on this same road. Now with the advent of President Kaba and President Bill, we are thinking of the contract is thinking of Gentle is thinking of folding up very recently because he has almost completed his work. Look at the bridge, Juba. Instead of 6 months, they did it in 5 months. So there are a lot of things. Look at the energy sector. The energy now is up running. The free education is there up running. Now look at now we have come 2019 to 2020 academic year. We'll be having the student loan scheme. That will be up running. President Bio wants to see Sierra Leone enjoying the benefit of this country.
Somebody might say as well, the infrastructure, all you've highlighted, President Bio is just doing it in areas like where people can reach. Well, these are southern areas or areas that he think his representative, his supporters are from.
No, all the thing I've measured is Freetown. I've not even moved up country. Everything I've said is Freetown. The road, I mentioned the Juba Bridge, I mentioned the Hickory Road, I mentioned that one. Now if you go to Kent, 24 hours, the Chinese are working on the hospital there. You know, now President in his budget, he mentioned the Lukulay Bridge that he has allocated on
the Lukulay Bridge. That reminds me.
So
the Lukulay Bridge is an issue that came up a few months back, but people are doubting the reality of this.
No, you cannot doubt the reality. Is it one thing about President Bio? He's a talk and do president. Now he has said it.
We've seen a situation.
He has said it in the parliament. Once he has said it, once President Bio has aired it out, he has to do it. That is why now
there was a time when that reminds me back to the free and quality education. There was a time when there was issues coming up concerning buses that will be coming for students.
Now they are on the way, fellow. Even business people that goes to China, when you buy your market or your goods, it takes more than 45 days.
So you're saying the buses are on their way.
Unlike government,
they've been on their way until now. They still on their way.
No, not. You know, it involves procurement process. You know, President Bio is against this window procurement. We want procurement to go through the legitimate way. So all this while they are doing the international procurement bid, they have done that one, and now we have reached the point of acquiring the bus.
You're still watching the program, 60 Minutes in Parliament. Let's just take some footage of what happens on the day of state opening of Parliament.